style as well, and then they kind of rely on those big players to step in when it comes down to the clutches.
I think as well, you take a look at a map like Vertigo, here's what we're going to see. It's pretty much bread and butter. You're going to get lots of control over towards A. I really want to see mid activated a lot more. We are starting to see it shift in the meta a little bit, but I'm right, CT side for 9 Pandas Fearless.
Oh, glass ceiling shattered. That's what we like to see here at ESL Impact. Now we're going to be seeing the T side getting ready for a hit. Over onto the B side, Anna deploying a bit of utility early. Double smoke for her to be able to throw those out, and the rest of the team hitting on through. 23 looking to take first contact. A well-placed Molotov isn't actually going to quite catch the player towards quad. Does force shoe forward, does get the one, but not quite enough. That HE a little bit too early, so the bomb can come on through.
Yeah, for sure. Boost up, though. Fatal is going to be Victoria's table. She's going to have a little bit of a shot through. Not quite, but Fatal actually hits the shot. Now thrown into an even playing field, but Cat is still doing the damage from the back of the bomb site. 23 jiggling, but not securing any further casualties.
Now there is a smoke here, no kit, but that smoke's going to be deadly. But Cat a little bit deadlier, just playing around the double boxes, not giving Victoria anything. And she's the player she has to deal with first. Oh, look at this reposition. Cat's just snuck on through, knife on out, claws at the ready. And they are sharp, they are deadly. And this is going to be the round for Nigma Galaxy. Victoria, she's going to go down with the bomb if she doesn't beat a bullet first.
I'll tell you what, really smart pistol round coming out of the T side. And I feel like this is the way to play against 9 Pandas Fearless. You play very execute-heavy Counter-Strike. You don't allow them to get up to any mischief, kind of pushing, ruining, and establishing your control. And the Molotov's really well placed. Shu gets forced out into the open, does take one to the grave with her, but at the end of the day, a lot of control given over to Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, it was a shame that boost that came forward, everyone to the flank was like as the smoke was fading, so now you just suddenly stood on top of each other in the open.
It was a little bit delayed as well. I think that's the issue. If they could mantle it that couple of seconds sooner, could have potentially been a little bit more potent. No force buy.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It feels like maybe there was an incentive to do so, right? Just because you brought it down to the 1v2. I think Cat went down to the bomb as well. So, you know, there was definitely an option there to go for it, but they decided to play it safe. That's going to allow Nigma Galaxy get off to a very nice start here.
No flashbang, so just going to be contact for the CT side, and that kind of goes as expected. Vilga collects a hat trick, and now for Tati and Victoria, they're just going to work their way down, hopefully try and cut off any of these players. There's a lot of damage, but no kill conversions.
Unfortunately, Tati not quite able to find the right target. 2 players so low. USP deadly, if it can find its mark. She's got a lot of chances here. Another kill would be absolutely phenomenal. At the moment, Nigma Galaxy just don't want her to pick up the Galil, and, well, they're not going to allow it. Anna can pick that one up. Everyone is very happy on the T side.
Yeah, for sure. Look, that one's always expected. We get the gun round 1 round earlier, though. And this is quite essential. Because if you take a look at the rounds being won by 9 Pandas Fearless on this map, a lion's share of them come over on this CT side. They're a lot better at defending than they are at attacking.
All power for Victoria. She's gone for the old Nike one. No armor behind it. So preferring the firepower over the safety. And that is going to mean that she kind of has to play a bit more passive. Mid's a good position for this because it's an easy fallback after you get that initial contact. In fact, she's actually forced back by the Molotov, and that does a lot of damage.
Yeah, an awful lot. And in fact, you can see the prioritization, the M4s over the FAMASs means that 9 Pandas Fearless have got really limited utility to work with, so they're going to start to splash out some of these smokes and try and make full use of them. That's a great start. Tati finds Vilga.
Yeah, that's something you're going to have to keep an eye on during this matchup, is Vilga getting aggressive on ramp on both sides of the server. It's definitely a big part of the way that Nigma Galaxy play this map.
9 Pandas expecting an immediate response over at B, but in actual fact, the reset is back over towards A ramp, and you can see Tati's taken a much passive line, something that we've spoken about before the game went live. So whilst there is space being taken, they've still got to get past
Yeah,
it.
the issue of playing passive on this CT side now is you don't have that utility, as you mentioned earlier, right? So the retake becomes a lot more tricky, particularly when you look at the amount of kits. None.
And you're not being proactive on the other sides of the map anyway, so you've got limited information.
She's going to be the only one here. Those rotations are going to take time to get here. Victoria also can't really commit to the retake. Tati might get an opportunity, but oh, 23 puts her down, and honestly, this retake is almost impossible.
Yeah, take a look at the deep utility that was thrown out as well. They actually established contact on the bomb site before they then drop it. And that's completely unexpected. Tati not ready for it. 23 now marching forward.
Yeah, that smoking towards elevator as well just goes down at the perfect time. 23 is going to get the flash around the corner, walks on through. Easiest kill of her life. Victoria is just dodging her somehow. That was almost a collateral through the smoke there as well. And this is what I was saying. They should have realized immediately this retake's not worth even giving a look in.
Exactly, especially when you prioritize the AWP in the immediate buy. You don't have any Kevlar behind it. We've spoken about limited utility, spoken about limited options, and now there's limited chances in the round going forward.
Disaster of a round, really, from 9Pandas. And that was with them finding the opening kill. They decided to play passive the rest of the map. Maybe it's just a bit of a misread. They thought it was going to be the redirection back over the other side. Did hear the sound of a kill at the end, and okay, we hear the sounds of the M4 being saved, so it's all good. Shu gets to hold on to that.
Yeah, for definite. And I guess that is a small little beacon of light into whatever was a very dismal round. 9Pandas fearless, and yeah, I feel like, look, if you're going to be passive on one side of the map after getting the initial kill, you need information on the other bits. You're joining up, you're grouping, and it looked like that's what they were going to go for, but it was just really hesitant play. A lot of respect being given over. Yeah,
respect, definitely. And, well, that was your big component of this round. If anything was going to happen, it was off the back of Shu with the armor and M4.
Yeah, and she's just gone on her own. There's no chance that 9Pandas can now walk in immediately and pick it up.
Yeah, why is Elizabeth not going first or, you know, supporting with the flashbang? There's just so many extra ways you can layer that. Okay, the boost does net something. Vilga goes down. But irrecoverable at the moment is that weapon. Okay, Tati's getting involved, drops Anna. AK and AWP can now be potentially collected, but not if Tory has something to say about it. Nice little turnaround. Caught on the reload, though.
This is expensive. 2 versus 2, still options. Victoria, walk in, being vocal about it. The cat can't really do anything. Slowing down the play. Elizabeth now tries to step in with the P250. Backpack spotted, or was it?
Definitely spotted. The way she looked then with the crosshair. She can now walk around and get the backstab. Now, the bomb is elsewhere at the moment, so if Cat goes down here, 23 is still in a good position. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Victoria on the line with the AK, puts 23 into the clutch, and this is with 9Pandas throwing away the opener of the M4. Somehow, they've brought this back with just those pistols.
Still a flashbang, no armor. That's your key point. 23 can just go for body shots. Digits punched in.
She is half health, though, so a couple of shots coming on through before that aim punch would be enough. She's spotted trying to get aggressive. A piece of utility thrown through the flashbang. Look at the line that's being held by Victoria. 23 is pinned on through. Needs to try and take the fight. Spots out one, but can't connect. Elizabeth comes on over, and 9Pandas steal that one away.
Yeah, they really do. Smart attempt in the clutch as well by 23. You can see that she's just trying to make sure that one of them peeks in, going for a 1 versus 1, but it does not happen. Discipline and fortune favors 9Pandas fearless, and they completely steal that round away.
Yeah, Victoria, a little smile there coming on through. That's very disciplined. I think that's the exact way you would describe the way they played this. And as I was saying, I mean, that was with them losing Shu early, right?
And what I'd argue is this is a little bit overzealous from Nigma Galaxy, because you lose the player on the boost. Surely you're expecting more to start to flow out and try and overwhelm you in that short position, but you go 1 by 1.
First on the board for 9Pandas fearless, and they take the immediate tactical. I like this. You know, you've just got in the heads of Nigma Galaxy after winning that one as well. A round you didn't expect to be coming on through means that you're now loaded up with all of the tools that you need.
Just knowing how important this round is, right? Because if you lose this, then yet again, you're in a similar situation when it comes to your loss bonus. You can reinvest your Kevlar, you can get all your utility, but if Nigma Galaxy beats you in this round, you're going to be back to Deagles.
Anna gets her AWP out. Now, she did have it last round, but didn't quite get to fire it off. Got a little overwhelmed by the Desert Eagle. But it can be a tricky weapon on Vertigo. Tory going fast, drops the smoke so she can get up the stairs early. Shu is over there as well, and we might get this AWP head-to-head over towards Ramp. Anna fires off her shot, and that's going to send Victoria into a bit of a reposition. Ooh, creeping up on over the railing. Re-smoke, though. That one-way coming on through for the CTs. Victoria can now peer over the top and spot the feetsies if they do walk on through.
Oh, close, but removed. And Victoria, very important, just escaped. Vilga tries to punish on the other end of the smoke, but it's Cat that finds Shu instead.
Oh, Cat's found too. That's huge. Both players over on B fall, and she's looking for more. A one-woman wrecking machine charges through B. Takes the round solely off the back of her own AK in her hands. Victoria, if she can find 23 here, I wonder if maybe there's an opportunity. Consideration, but we saw 9Pandas throw it away before. That timing wasn't great, but both players get away. Victoria fires off the shot. Let's be careful about sticking around and jumping around reloading, considering the space been taken and Cat gets her fourth. Unstoppable.
You hit the nail on the head, though. Why are you hanging around there? You understand it's a 4 versus 2. You miss your prime opportunity to strike. Tatty, oh, trying to get tricky with it. No, look,
no.
We like fake diffuses, but this one's not even happening. Can't even find the kill on towards Tory.
Yeah, look, we've all been there. Cat doesn't miss those, though. What a round.
Yeah.
Just takes the B-side completely by force. I think she had been brought down low already earlier from Tory's initial engagement. Yeah, you can see Cat gets, well, Tory gets the assist on Cat's kill. That second one is so sharp. And she continues to take the space, knowing that Vilga's having this fight over towards ramp. The maximum amount of players that can be anywhere near mid is 1.
And that's literally the loophole that the T-side needed. Because A, ramp was completely under threat. Anna had already been lost early. But this is the danger that presented 9Pandas Fearless. You lose the round, you've completely reset your income. And they know it, this T-side. They're being so diligent, so thorough. Elizabeth even spotted out on the construction.
Oh, just about dodges those. Tory gets a little bit of information, knowing that, okay, nice shot, nice flashbang as well. Oh, they're doing it again.
No.
The pistols running on through, look at the bomb. Orb collected, Tatty's got it under control. Another player spotted, good Molotov. Cat, the safest pair of hands. Keeping it under control, that smoke is perfect as well. Isolates that orb that was recovered, but Shu's walked on through the back lines. Tory does get one on back, a 2-on-2 now, and 23, sharp shot. Shu does extract herself, and she's got the AK, armor, and a kit. Definitely still legs in this round for 9Pandas.
Yeah, but you know that you get that kill on 20 through the B push that should just be open and unlocked, and it is. Shu now looks to reset. Looks to push back through. No kit. In fact, no, she does have one. Quite a lot of utility as well. This is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Has arrived here at a relatively quick time, 23 low. Still a lot of angles to clear and doesn't want to reveal herself just yet, but 23 is kind of jiggling this angle, gives up that kill. There's a world where she can do this. Taps the bomb, not going to stick it. Pros don't fake, as was illuminated earlier. Doesn't throw the Molotov, just wants to go for the fight. The long-range spray doesn't quite connect. Tory able to come on through. That's a 5th for Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, as soon as you spot out that player, though, you're right. There's an incendiary still left alive. But regardless of that, let's just take a step back. Why do these pistols look so dangerous? They look like they're going to undo this T-side every single round. And yet, when you've got the full rifles, it's a completely different story.
It's the chaos, right? They're just catching them off guard, pushing on through, overwhelming. Another tactical comes through, and we've got a double orb coming out here on Vertigo.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's not the most expected strategy, but hey, it's fun. It's a bit unconventional.
You're either leaving one towards B or you're posting one in mid, and then you're letting your rifle players be a little bit more flexible. It wouldn't surprise me if we get a little bit of aggression, yet again, coming out of 9Pandas.
Yeah, you might not be able to hear this at home in the tone of Brandon's voice, but looking at him, I've never seen such a look of disappointment in a buy, so he's not a fan of the double orbs, are you?
I want to be proved wrong, all
okay.
right? That's my expectation. I don't think this is going to really work, especially when you've got Shu. Shu's your B player, right? So
yeah.
the orb's going to go B. Victoria going to post on towards Gap. She's got the spawn for it.
It does mean that, okay, she's actually going to go mid.
Never mind.
Had a bit of a closer spawn for it, so can post up in here. 2-on-2 setup, actually. Bit of aggression over towards B. Elizabeth jumps on over, and they are up very fast. She's still able to adjust for one, but that trade is quick. And Victoria with her orb is here, but misses the flick. 23 is just charging on through, taking heads. Shu arrives with her orb and drops the bomb. This round was so quick, I think it's caught Nigma Galaxy by surprise. Not quite ready for 2 players to be on the side itself, and that fast rotation coming on through. So now they have to play retrieval, and there's 1:30 left.
Good smoke, and Miss Molly. This now starts to get dangerous because you can work behind this smoke if you're 9Pandas. Look at this deep angle being taken by Shu.
This is looking good. Nice Molotov though. Allows Anna to get a little bit closer. Oh, Fatal Flash through. That is deadly. Anna though, we've seen her in this position before. So much time to work with. The first falls. And look at the setup for 9Pandas. They stack on top of each other. Difficult for Anna to deal with the AWP. Chief and finds one there. That was so fast. Blink and you miss it. But at least the trade was there.
Yeah, fair enough. Double AWPs do work, but probably not in the way you anticipate. Angles being locked over, but secured. And that round's honestly all on Shu. The fact that she does find that second kill, she actually goes aggressive beyond the generator to deny that bomb plant. And that's everything, because that throws the round into complete chaos for the T side.
Yeah, really cool stuff. I wonder if they saved the second AWP there. Oh, no, there's only one player alive, so they couldn't have. That was a very fast shot from Anna.
It is expensive, though.
Very expensive. And yeah, you can't really pull that one out again. So Shu, after showing us that little bit of masterclass with the AWP, has to get back on over to Victoria.
Yeah, for sure. But tell you what, these rounds have been very close, and despite Nigma Galaxy kind of building up that little bit of a buffer, they've got a 3-round lead in this game. Take a look at the repercussions. You have one AK-47. That's your premium weapon on 23. There is a Galil in the mix, but the rest are pistols.
Yeah, a bit of an interesting force here. Victoria in towards mid, denies one of those rifles. It can be recollected. That's a nice kill to find early. These are the sort of shots that we're talking about Victoria needing to hit consistently, and it does feel like we're seeing a higher fall from her at this event already. We saw last time she was on land with the squad.
Again, this is just sensible mid-rounding coming out of your CT side. You've got a couple of kills. You understand that the buy is a little bit lower. They don't have all the luxuries at their disposal. But where's been the one consistent place where they've been finding the most leverage? It's this B bomb site, now double reinforced.
Yeah, but 9Pandas know this because Nigma Galaxy have just given up on going A consistently. So I think they're going to suspect that it is going to be this later B here. Victoria wants to add a few more kills to the tally. The timing shot almost connects. Shu's there to help on out. That's a tag coming through the box as well. Everyone falling on this B defense. A fantastic hold. A good round from 9Pandas against the Force.
And what you are seeing as well is that 9Pandas are more than happy to consistently have 2 players over at B. This is where you want Nigma Galaxy to now be involved, taking space not only in towards mid, but just contest A a little bit more, because you're completely correct. Ever since they lost that Deagle round, they completely shied away from it.
Yeah, it feels like they're terrified of it. And the times that they went there were very slow pace. It was very much wait for the smokes to fade, wait for the CT's one-ways to kind of be expired, try and play around them. Maybe we need something a bit more pacey. It won't be this round.
No, it won't be. But that's right, because that's your gap.
Oh, this is the classic run over the bridge, fake A, run back towards B. That's not the classic counter Molotov, but it does actually scare them away. The classic.
Remix.
The classic remix. Remix classic dub.
Oh, hello.
Oh, all right.
Now we've got a bonus feature on this track, okay.
Yeah, okay.
The old A-B, A-mid, featuring ladder.
Dropping bars right now. Featuring ladder.
Oh, Fatal. Collecting a lot of shots, but she's still surviving. 2.5, more than enough.
Yeah, not missing a beat here.
Nice. Rhythm and blues only for Nigma Galaxy. No bomb plant, but Anna on the flank. Looking to...
Okay, come on.
Really? Are we serious? That was nearly 2 kills?
With the Glock, nothing else.
Sure.
All right, snakes and ladders aside. Guns come back out.
That's not a snake, that's a panda.
I could take on 9 pandas. No, I couldn't.
No, you could not.
I could take on 9 snakes.
Really?
Yeah, that's just a day in the life of an Aussie.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just wake up, take on some snakes.
Yeah?
Eat a jar of Vegemite, DM for 12 hours. That's Bibiane's routine.
It's certainly not yours. Tatty now getting aggressive down towards a ramp. Smoke's thrown in the face of the T side. And grenades. That's a really nice chunk onto Vilga.
Yeah, ramp control with just 2 players thoroughly in the hands of the Pandas. They ain't the cuddling kind. Shoes found the opening over on B as well. Cat removed. Again, it's because they've got this double setup. They can afford to have the extra player there supporting with flashbangs, with the space. It feels like Nigma Galaxy are really struggling to break this defense anywhere, despite it being weaker on both sides.
I'll be honest, Anna looks a little bit off. There's some shots that normally you associate with her. Obviously, our bar is really high on expectation, but that looked like a clean one she could have connected.
Yeah, wait till she gets to the CT side, though, right? That's where we're going to see her come alive, I'm sure. Best in the game. Hasn't really been in a position to do a lot of work as well.
I like that setup. You've got Victoria up high, and you've got Tati just tucked in. That could come back to bite a bit later on. He said Tati gets aggressive. Both players have now been spotted, and Tory deals with one of them, but the kill's coming in a matter of moments anyway.
Yeah, Vilga falls on the flank, and it is back onto Anna. 30 seconds. Not being shy about her approach. I guess with the time, feels like she has to give it a look in, but, well, it's not a very long look in. 5 apiece. We are all tied up.
What a really good resurgence out of the CT side. And especially considering, look, I put that point across, right? CT sides is where this team thrives. And it looked like it was spiraling out of control. So to steady the ship, to now equalize the scoreline and put the T side yet again onto another one of these partial plays, it's difficult.
Yeah, and I want to kind of, just while we've got this attack coming through, contextualize the importance of this particular best of one. We're talking about the winners match for Group B, right? We just had the winners match for Group A where Na'Vi Javelins just about took that victory. That puts them straight into the semis. The winner of this will be on the opposite side of the bracket, right? So if you're Nigma Galaxy, you don't want to be versing Na'Vi Javelins in the semis. So you really want to be winning this one if you want to go through.
At the same time, though, that's exciting. That would accelerate the rematch of the Katowice final.
That's true. That would be a very fun semi-final.
And it was on that second map where it was Vertigo. Nigma Galaxy built up such an incredible lead. Na'Vi Javelins came back, but it was OT that denied them.
Yeah, rough way to go, but that's far in the future and one of the many possible ones ahead of us. This is the pace. This is what we're asking for now. It's just the pistols, but look what they're getting done with it. They found a kill. Fatal is incredibly low. So much ground, the flank, oh, almost. 23, if she found that kill, the whole round falls apart.
This is clever. You know the damage has been done, so you're going to reset anyway, but that smoke is a really good reaction because you can't progress further back if you're Nigma Galaxy because you don't know what's on the other side.
Yeah, she's repositioning. There is going to be a little bit of a threat of doubt, and at some point, 9 Pandas will have to move a player off A, and I think that's what Nigma Galaxy are playing with here. Just waste a bit of time, sow that seed of doubt. Oh, they might just actually give up the kill.
Don't push this.
Fatal's thinking about it.
No. Look at the health of 6 HP. Do not go around that corner.
I don't see any way Fatal gets away from this position. Tory's just going to one-tap her if she comes around the corner. Okay, the jiggle. Fatal's able to stay alive. One shot through the smoke. There it is. Playing with fire, you get burned. Wow. Walking to the site, you take a few bullets. Elizabeth and Victoria holding it down. And any scares are now in the rearview mirror as the dunk comes on through.
Tell you what, though. Really good information now gathered by Nigma Galaxy. We got all of that space just by being a little bit fearless against the 9 Pandas.
Yeah, fight fire with the fire. A lack of fear with the lack of fear? Yeah, fearlessness with fearlessness.
Yeah.
That is the lack of fear.
The classic case.
Cool name. If you don't know at home why they're called 9 Pandas Fearless, because the org they represent is 9 Pandas, and they were known as No Fear 5 when they were orglists.
Yeah. It's nice they carried it over, faster play out towards B, but the spam of Cat saves Vilga's life, and now Vilga can just keep accelerating up if that is necessary. Tory caught between 2 mines.
Yeah, did she hear a footstep over to the left side
She
there
did.
that caught it? Yeah, okay, right, so a little bit distracted. Timing not in her favor, but so much space over on B. All this utility, Vilga's allowed to continue scaling forward. Rotations are coming on through. They can get that bomb here. It's slowly making its way over. Another smoke can be deployed, but they're running low on utility.
There's plenty of utility for the CT side as well. Incendiaries can pour out spam, not connecting for Tati. And a slight gap in the smoke that Vilga's exploited.
Nice kill. Cat's now playing around with it as well. Gets up closer. Nice little angle here. Elevated above the smoke. That will fade shortly, and Taddy's found one. Oh, but Cat up on high. Does get that kill. Eventually rewarded as Fatal swings on through. And now the crossfire is there, and Cat's hitting everything. Victoria now in the clutch. Has to reload. It takes so long. It feels awful. Oh, you believe for a second that no-scope was coming through. Jumps around the corner. Too many shots. Too many targets. And a bit of disbelief. A bit of laughter. And a round for Nigma Galaxy.
It's crazy. It's chaos. It's pandemonium.
Oh, good one.
Thank you. But, nevertheless, Victoria not hitting a no-scope, very uncharacteristic. Very nice protocols on the B bomb site. And what's nice there, and it's a little bit inadvertent, the bomb doesn't quite make its way over, and that denies and delays rotations a little bit, because after getting these kills, Nigma Galaxy have been really slowing down the pace in the mid-round.
Cat's doing a lot here for them. Nice setup in towards mid. 23 thinks she gets past the AWP, but not ready for Elizabeth, tucked on through. Had a very fast spawn, was able to get that control. Vilga's taking some back as well. Ooh, almost a timing there. Spotted out though, and Taddy comes back. 2 opening kills found for 9Pandas Fearless.
It's ridiculous just how these contact plays come in for the CT side. You don't think they're going to swing, and yet they just hit you with the 1-2 punch. And immediately after losing the round, they go back to the double orbs, the success that got them this streak of rounds in the first place.
Yeah, why not? Nigma Galaxy aren't putting the pace on, and that's the normal counter towards orbs, right? You saw the one pacey round with the pistols, you got a little scared for a moment, but the rifle rounds, these are pretty defaulty.
Really taking their time. Wall of smokes potentially coming in. Look at this aggression. Not sure you're a biggest fan of it, but double flashbangs. It's perfect for Tati, but she can't capitalize upon it. Fatal now trying to arrive on the scene, but it's just Tory putting them in the feed.
A 2-player advantage, and you throw it all the way because you go for that aggressive play and then you double down on it. Still in the advantage though. Anna is incredibly low. Good utility usage though to get them forward. Bomb still needs to be planted. That smoke has gone up on top because of where that Molotov landed. Will be planted. Anna, though, strikes. Traded immediately. Tory spotted her out, has a good angle, drops her as well, and Shu can't even get involved.
That's such a mistake. You understand the premise of the round for 9Pandas. They want to keep fighting forward, but you have the 2-player advantage. It's so unnecessary to do that. You just let the T side just walk into the bomb site. You can even retake 5 versus 3. It just all falls apart.
Yeah, this is a team that can't make those small mistakes against, because they will exploit it every single time. You saw it right there. Cat's Tory to 23. 3 rifle stars of this team all stepping up so far.
See, it just gets really messy, but Tory, dependable as ever. Fantastic headshot as well on towards Victoria.
Yeah, beautiful 3K from her. Puts the lead back into Nigma Galaxy's hands. And honestly, it looks like it's going to be an 8th as well. 9Pandas have been reset. So this is a perfect T-side, despite the kind of slow run of rounds where it looked like things were getting away from them. Managed to find their way back into this. That's a double dunk with the HE. You love to see it.
You do. You do. Fantastic stuff. Good protocol coming in. You know that the money's been whittled down, battered and bruised now, and the rest of 9Pandas Fearless. Vilga playing so passive, waiting for them to come into her crosshair, and it's just such an easy lineup. She'll collect all of them.
Yeah, nice little 3K for her. 8 on the board for Nigma Galaxy. Last round of the half now commencing. Victoria is going to get the AWP out, but again, it's just the AWP. That's all she had the money for. Not the prettiest buy to be working with, and with 7 the most she can get this half. Let's see that one back again. Barrage of utility.
Looks to be aggressive yet again. B stairs a fierce point of contestment in this first half. Elizabeth now not falling susceptible to the spam, but the Molotov is probably going to displace. And take a look at Anna. I think she might have spotted a player potentially just working with millimeters. And surely that looked dead on.
Yeah, that really did. Maybe slightly moved as she shot. She was readjusting that as she was honing in for that angle. She's the one that's put on notice now. Vilga's playing over the one-way, but Pandas don't want to give her the fight. They see that smoke and they're like, yeah, we'll just step back. We'll wait. You're the ones that have to play the clock.
And they can do this because they've got deep control here. Yet again, it's another one of these bait and switches.
What control did Nigma Galaxy have? They start to come forward now. Taddy with this advanced position. Good for a double, but Vilga and Anna get 2 back. Bomb revealed, a 3-on-3.
And that's your rotation. Victoria now comes in. The important thing for 9 Pandas, they don't overcommit because there's more than enough time to retake back. And Cat is looking for this opening. Crucial gunfight here in the first half, and she does find Shu.
Yeah, just walks on up, catches that timing as Shu's trying to reposition. Vilga finds Victoria as well, so it leaves it all onto Elizabeth. Her position known, utility comes on over, and immediately the bomb's actually out of there, but it doesn't matter. Cat takes her down, and it's 9 on the board for Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, really well recovered half. The mid-rounding was fantastic. It was patient, and it pays off. 9 Pandas Fearless just keep on rotating, and now they need a response.
Perhaps a slither of fear now in the hearts of the Pandas as Nigma Galaxy have really come back in a big way to take a pretty dominant lead at the half after what looked like a pretty shaky start.
What I will say as well is it's individual mistakes and unforced errors that's put Nigma Galaxy in front. Nine Pandas, it felt like they did have a good control in the game after they built back after losing the initial opening rounds. Pistol, as always, incredibly important. And pace out of the T side.
Yeah, Anna has fallen back. The only player over on this side of the map. Going to be spamming on through. Has a bit of support from Kat, who wanted to get involved. Try and catch an off angle there as she swings on through. You can see that kit as well. Keep a note of that one if the defuse does come on through. Look at this rotation, though. They're so fast on through. Vilga's caught one, and she has a player by her side. Very uncomfortable for Nine Pandas Fearless. They have to take the fight into CT, and they do so successfully.
That's smart. Now it's a role reversal. Important fight coming up, and Victoria wins it on Vilga.
Bomb tapped. 23 now gets in position, and she's just sticking it. She's just going for the defuse. 7-3-5-5-6-0-8. She comes on through the defuse, and Tory gets two.
Yeah, very smart as well. I tell you what, it's good reactions out of Nine Pandas, but it's even better out of Nigma Galaxy. As soon as you isolate that fight on towards Victoria, you get the information, and you can just defuse because the bomb is not planted for them.
Yeah, it's so cool. That's so cool because they're forced to take the CT ground, not planted for them. Lovely stuff, and, well, Tory with a couple of beautiful shots here at the end. Check those couple out. Doesn't get the third, but 23 is able to extract herself after getting the defuse. Big smile on the dial after that one.
Force as well, fast. Yet again, another aggressive play, but Kat passes the first hurdle. Now it's Tory with the M4, the premium, trying to hold Nine Pandas at bay.
Yeah, it isn't bad for Nine Pandas to get that opening, force the rotations, and fall back. A decent start to the round against this, well, with the force buy. And look at the utility that the Galaxy have. With that one thrown, it's just 2 smokes left.
Yeah, hinges a lot on the timings. Anna's got one, so she can take contact. Doesn't even have to fight. Can fall away. The threat of the utility, still a factor. Being very vocal about A, but this might not be the final destination. Progression smoke being thrown by Elizabeth as she potentially looks to feign out a little bit of presence.
Yeah, the issue here is you've got 2 MAC-10s, no flashbangs. You really want to be trying to get up in the grill with those. Going to go for the boost instead, try and get a player close in towards the cubby.
You're going to have to lead with mollies then. One's going to have to go default, one's going to have to go in the back right corner.
Yeah, Vilga's got the counter utility. This is the one incendiary they have. Smokes come on over, and yeah, she's going to throw that one through just to slow them down while the rotations come on through. Does a little bit of damage. Oh, that bullet catches her by surprise. They're able to get into the bomb site. There's no way to deny this plant.
Yeah, good lead. But now it depends, where are you going to put these SMGs? Maybe they're going to get up close and personal in the back lines. Tati deals with Vilga, 4 on 3.
Yeah, nice kill to be finding. 2 players are low on the T side. Nigma Galaxy want to give it a look in. The smoke thrown on through to help with the retake. Shu close into the generator, slammed down by 23, who finds another. The bodies hit the deck, and it's just onto Elizabeth, tries to play around the gap, and that is a beautiful, perfect retake.
It is, and at the same time, though, I feel like Nine Pandas need to swap their positions. If you have a MAC-10 towards close gens, you've got the one of the 2 Galils you have, put it back on the stairs. Sure, get to put a smoke on the bomb, but at the same time, you're giving yourself more of an opportunity to try and close the round later on.
Yeah, it's crazy that 23 gets the multi-kill here, but yeah, it's just the positioning wasn't quite there. Not able to get the trading. That smoke kind of made Victoria feel a little bit awkward about where she wanted to play. Couldn't quite sit on that angle where she was around the double box. At least with the bomb plant, they do get a little bit extra out into this round. It's not just the Glocks, and gap smoke, they're going fast.
Yeah, smoke's missed as well on deep. So that means that Nine Pandas can just take all of this space, and CTs might not be aware of it, but 23 does not care. Great headshot to open things up, and then the utility. It's a perfect supporting cast.
Yeah, nice shots from Vilga as well. And 23 and the sandbags can literally do no wrong there because there's no way to deal with her. There's no way to flush her out. She can sit there, peek on through, take fights, throw utility. And Vilga is just clicking heads, taking names. And Vilga, I think there's, for me, a bit of a storyline around her. Considering what we saw from her last year, she was a top 3 player in the world last year. 3rd on the HLTV rankings. Up there in my estimations too. I think a 3rd as well. She kind of has been struggling this year. We haven't seen that same level of form that she had in 2022. So really good to see her on display here, putting up on a masterclass.
Well, you could say, to play a little bit of devil's advocate, do you need Vilga being at the top of the sheets when you've got Kat performing really well? You're 23 that's now rises to the occasion. You've got the best player in the women's scene in Anna. I mean, you could kind of give it a little bit of a pass. But with that being said, also one thing I just want to bring attention to, as we got this 30 seconds, this is the last timeout now for 9Pandas that has just been used.
Well, Miss Harvey was here, she'd be very happy about the liberal use of timeouts, but it does mean you don't have one in the back pocket when things get a little bit dire. Victoria loves an AWP without armor. I feel like she just likes the feeling of wind on her skin.
The prioritization of it. The thing is, it just needs to be involved. Yet again, we get another acceleration, this time in the middle portion of the map. But Cat and Tory, it is the dynamic duo shutting things down.
Is this a tower being constructed or 9Pandas being absolutely dismantled because they just got completely demolished in mid?
It's like Panda Jenga.
It all falls down at the moment. Tory does get one back on an inquisitive Vilga.
It's one of these things, though, where now she just needs to save it. And we've seen more often than not, 9Pandas want to go and try and close out these rounds. But you can't. I really think, even though you're potentially conceding 13, you give it up.
There's some sort of mental aspects you can play here, right? You know you've got the kill over towards ramp. That's going to rotate at least one, probably two players over there. There's a chance you can get into B cleanly. If you get this bomb down, there's a bit of utility here. Flashbang can be used to set up Shu to take ground. The bomb gets down the post plant. You've got to smoke over towards Jens. There's a world where Victoria can do something special when that bomb's planted.
There's no flashbang to get over the cross, though, and Anna's holding for it. But she does miss. Hits the leg shot instead. It's not a clean conversion.
That leg shot might be the shot that gives 9Pandas the way back in. Oh, the Sentry lands. Victoria escapes. It comes through a second too late. Victoria arrives, and Shu's not quite ready for the quick flank from 23.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. They set it up really well. Considering the situation that 9Pandas were in, you get the bomb plant, you get the head-to-head being won out by Victoria on towards Anna. It feels pretty good, but yet again, it's still not enough.
Well, I'm having a few questions answered here about Nigma Galaxy's Vertigo, which, I did say at the start of this, we thought 9Pandas that actually went out the veto just because of what we've seen from them in particular on Vertigo, but also the fact that Nigma Galaxy have moved away from this as being a primary map for them. It's really deep in the back of their map pool, and I guess you can say it's a very deep pool. Yeah,
I was going to say that just shows the depth of it, the fact that we're getting this golfing class. Remember, coming into this, 9Pandas had played 4-1-4. And Nigma Galaxy had played 3-1-1 of them. So the fact that we're getting this out of them is a real sight to behold. Definitely worked and workshopped this map. Yet again, utility being thrown in, trying to flush and distract. But in actual fact, I was going to say it was all for naught, but Vilga steps in, chimes in with an important double kill, makes things even, and Tory, oh, this is perfect. Getting tricky with it. Victoria, see you later. Hey, guess what? Shu behind you.
Beautiful from Tory. That's trigger discipline. That's a nice shot from Anna to get 14. Amazing stuff from every level there. Vilga with the double kill. That was with 9Pandas, finding 2 kills on ramp. 1 kill on ramp. They also found the kill on Shu over on B, right? Shu found the kill over on B on Cat. That's a big player to be finding. You feel like you've got this open path to B, where one door closes, a window opens.
Yeah, absolutely disgusting. And yeah, this is still... Anna's already getting involved.
Anna who? We're here for the Tory story.
New chapters being written into the lore of Nigma Galaxy. Half bite. Playing for OT. Anna on the angle. Missing the opportunity, but Vilga's here again in the spray. It's sublime. Might just be against the pistols, but they all count anyway.
Yeah, Vilga's now tied up with Tory. I know 7 of those kills I know are definitely against pistols. Okay, yeah, that's the look of a confident leader. She ain't here to mess around. Serious point established. This is the Group B winners match. This is a spot in the semi-finals on the opposite side of Na'Vi Javelins. Storyline already forming here in Dallas.
It's just incredible how dominant this looks. This is a statement piece. It's what the desk said, right? They wanted this. out of the reigning champions. Their era coming into question after a couple of shaky-looking performances, but they are not here to mess around in Texas.
If you're FlyQuest or Shimmer, you're looking at this game with interest. Oh, nice dig, sets out 23. The information is there, but a very fast trade from Victoria. Anna, let's see with the AWP, Vilga was jiggling over towards Gap and gets punished. Just wanted to throw the util down and does cost her her life. Anna learning to get the refrag, and that's a nice flick. That's the Anna we know and love. Now she knows the AWP's there, likely on the deep right side, so she repositions.
Look at this. Elizabeth holding, but the timing just eludes her. And how much ground are Nigma Galaxy now going to enforce? Are they going to keep going?
Yeah, look at Shu though. She's walked all the way up. Oh, if she just extended a little bit further, she'd find it free. The timing's not great for 9Pandas here at the moment. It feels like all these opportunities are so close. Tory might again be in the back lines and ending it. Oh no, caught out by Elizabeth. And with Shu's advanced position, they've heard a player towards elevator. They know B is the play. Look at Shu, she's already up in it.
Yeah, smart. And I like this. She isn't actually overextending. She's playing with the team. She's not allowing the CT side to find their way back in. Bomb planted. Retake will definitely be attempted. Look at all the util.
Yeah, and Sentry comes after the bomb's already gone down. Is at least going to flush off some angles. I don't know if... Okay, they are going to set up Cat for the flash. Trust in your individuals, and well, Cat, one of the strongest. Comes off through at the back, taking ground. Smoke comes on through, a flash of her own. They can continue to advance forward, but fight comes to them. And Cat falls, leaves it on to Anna. No way in now, the clock ticking on down. Knows that one player is. Another fantastic shot from Anna. Fastest flick in the West, strikes again. 2 massive kills in the round. But it is going to be 9Pandas that take it.
Yeah, surviving for at least one more. Plenty of money still in the coffers. So not going to be an issue at all for this CT side. But problems posed. And considering how scary that round was, you think about all the timings, and yet 9Pandas still overcome it. They still add the security blanket of holding for that flank. It's perfect.
It's going to need to be perfect. There's a long streak of rounds that now need to be put together for 9Pandas Fearless if they want to take it to overtime. 8 required, just to see us there.
Yeah, if you include the one they've just won, it would be 9Pandas Flawless. Because that's exactly what they need.
You're on it today.
Yeah, we're getting
Spending so much time with Hedia.
Yeah.
Rubs off on you.
Hun Queen.
Eyes in the belly. Chills down the spine. Nigma Galaxy can feel it.
They get aggressive. Look at this down B. Tory already taking all of the space, all of the ground.
Anna really wants to peek out around this corner. He's going to be able to. This position so favored by AWPers. Oh, Victoria spotted ahead, but not given an opportunity. Anna's also taken a lot of flack. Her position known here, that flashbang to allow progression further forward. Speaking of progression, look at the space Tory's taken.
I was going to say, this is scary, the fact that Anna is overcommitting so much when you got all of this space. Keeps going for it. That was nearly an opportunity.
That was a tag. That's crazy. That must have been like a toe through a wall. A little bit of a sore pinky at the moment for Victoria.
Go for it again. Look, another re-walk in towards Gap.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary now. Taddy's going to be lurking on through here. Stray grenade would take her down.
Look at the rotations. They're out of there. Again, they're going for this mid-push. If Tati finds this kill on towards Anna, that's going to sell it even further.
No, Anna starts to run away. Taddy's hearing all this, though. That's a lot of information, so the rest of the team needs to start going fast. Taddy feels like the lurk. Oh, if she'd swung around, there was maybe something there. Sticking around, not selling any sort of fake at the moment. Anna's already arrived here, and she's taken a kill. Arrives for the second as well. 2 drop at her hands. Victoria gets one back, but the bomb's out in the open. And they have to do so much work here. Pins it at all sides. Victoria misses the shot. The writing's on the wall. The flashbang on over. There's a flank coming, but it's too little too late. So much on Taddy's shoulders. And yeah, she might get here. Might catch them off guard. But there's so many players to find. And it's Vilga that puts her down. Nigma Galaxy take the series and book in a spot in the semis.
They had all the information. You were completely correct, but The execution, it was just completely backwards. If you hear the rotations going off A, you don't commit in towards B. You go in then for the flank with Tati, but you leave it too late. There's not enough time. There's not enough firepower, enough players.